that is one of the part of the investigation that is minute by minute. They're constantly doing evaluations of the site, and I give you my word that at the moment that we feel that there's any kind of danger to our immediately surrounding area or anywhere else, we're going to push that out, and we're going to get you notified so you can help us get that word out as well. As far as the investigation, I never want to put words in ATF's mouth, but again, it's them being on a government shutdown. I can tell you from the folks that I've talked to, it don't matter. I really think that they would be here on their own time if they had to be, because of who we're working for and why we're working and why we're here. I honestly can say that. I've talked to a lot of those folks. I've talked to these guys. They are giving every ounce of the energy that they can. The job that they are doing is very, very, very physically demanding because of the equipment, the gear that they're wearing. And it's right now, we're like I said yesterday, we're at a snail's pace. And as long as we're going to do that, we're doing that slow, methodical clearing of this. I can assure you, the governor, Director Rouse, ATF, we've got the assets, whatever assets that we feel that we come across, whether it's for our people, whether it's for the investigation, they're allowing that to happen. And they're going to allow that to continue to happen because of who we're working for. And that's our communities and these victims. And I can't say enough about all of the outflow from our communities. My phone is blown up from water, from food, and I really appreciate y'all putting that kind of thing out there. You had said something earlier about a timeline. I can tell you at a local timeline, I'm working on 2 weeks. I'm already starting to prepare things for 2 weeks from now. And the reason I wanted to tell you that and address that is because that's how slow and methodical, and these guys are giving their very best and utmost effort to do and find some of the answers to some of the questions that we have. So I can assure you that that's going to be a timely thing. Yes, ma'am. Can I ask a favor? When I ask y'all or look at you, ask a question, could y'all tell me your name, please?
Sheriff Kathy Park with NBC. You talked about how unstable the grounds are right now. Can you talk to us about the techniques, the technology perhaps that's being used? Are individuals actually going there, or is it robots or drones?
May I defer that to ATF, sir?
Sure. Yes, ma'am. So the Sheriff's Department actually has a drone tethered, so they put that up yesterday so we could kind of get an idea of hotspots that are in the area. And then our team is actually physically on the ground. Yesterday there was a collaboration of bomb technicians from TBI, from ATF, from FBI, and other surrounding counties. Everybody was here working, and they were going in a very slow and methodical way, one step at a time, to identify if there was explosive material that had been kicked out from the initial blast, and they were working to remove that from the site so we can continue our operations.
You got time for one more, guys.
Hickman County Times, Dave Campbell. Just have a question about, is there any, I know names still might be withheld for a little bit, but is there any kind of sense of how we can understand, how many from each county and which counties they're from are impacted? I've started a GoFundMe, and I'd like to know how to get that to.
If you may, would you mind reaching out to Sheriff Kraft and that? Not that we're trying to hide anything. It's the fact that I want to carry that back to the command post and be able to get that information, and us collectively as a group, because of the investigation. I want to make sure that we're not doing anything and that we're all together on that before I speak to that. One thing that I would like to say real quick, forgive me, I'd like to let Director Rouse explain something that is very intriguing, and not intriguing, but very intertwined in this investigation.
Yeah. David Rouse, Director, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. So we are currently, and as a matter of fact, just started the second set of the process of identifying remains. And so the first part was getting standards from family members, and so that we'll be able to do some comparisons with DNA. We're using the newest technology, rapid DNA, here on site. And so as remains are brought to us, we will be testing those to do matches so that we're able to identify individuals and provide those answers to the families waiting for those answers. And so it's a big piece of what our team is doing. We're assisting ATF with interviews right now, and then, as was mentioned, We have our technologies here as well, assisting on mapping scenes and working with the explosive team that's on the ground, making sure things are safe.
We are confident in that 16 number.
We are confident in the 16 number.
All right, guys,
yes.
that's all we're going to have time for.
Thank you.
Thank you. Governor, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. As I've said earlier, we're in that real slow down method. I really appreciate y'all taking the time, being patient with us, because we're at a snail's pace right now, and it's just a very okay. One of the things that I also would like to do is take just a moment. Could I get him to come over? Could get you to come on. Sheriff, can I get you to come back up for just a moment, please? We're going to continue to do things. You ask about things for our families. And I want to continue or echo what the governor said, but our families are reaching out to us, or reaching out to our local governments, our county execs on both sides. This is County Exec Pagriba from Humphreys County, Mike Pagriba. And, we've talked about all these assets and stuff coming in, but at the local level, we have things that we're working on too. And I'm very appreciative of Mike being able to do the things that he's done to support us. And I think he wants to say something as well.
Hi, I just simply wanted to express my